One question I had was, you mentioned it's 25, 30% cap rates in many of these small businesses. That would mean that it would work for a ton of these small businesses
Like,
because your interest rates are 7, 8%. So if your whole goal is to keep your interest rate below your cap rate, that is now a huge, huge ocean for you to swim in. My question is, with that big of an ocean, how do you whittle it down to a little pond that you're now looking at different businesses in?
great question. So that I would take a step back and answer that question with my overall long-term exit strategy, which is roll-ups, right? So we're looking at service-related businesses. So that's going to eliminate a large pool of businesses such as restaurants, right? They have a very large failure rate, not interested in that type of business, only interested in businesses backed by real estate. So that eliminates a lot of businesses. Not interested in franchises. So that's going to eliminate a lot of businesses. My sweet spot are businesses between, say, 500,000 and 5 million backed by real estate, where the real estate and the FF&E is somewhere between 40 to 60% of the overall asking price, right? So that's going to eliminate a lot of businesses. And then, of course, EBITDA has got to be somewhere in that 20 to 30%. So you've seen that I'm now whittling it down to, again, there's a lot of opportunity out there. I'm looking at precision manufacturers, cabinet makers, glass companies, HVAC businesses, plumbing businesses, electrical businesses. The list goes on. But as you can see by those parameters, I'm now able to kind of whittle that down to a select few businesses that I want to pursue. The goal is to find and take down, say, 5 to 10 like businesses in that service related industry, and then roll them up because, private equity is not interested in $500,000 a year in cash flow, but they are interested in, say, $5 million a year in cash flow. So we're acquiring businesses at, like, say, a 3x of their EBITDA plus the real estate. And if that EBITDA is, call it $500,000, and we are able to, say, acquire 10 similar businesses, now we have an EBITDA of, call it, $5 million. Well, we can now exit potentially to a private equity firm and sell that portfolio of businesses at a 9 to 12x